All right, now I'm going to show you how you can work with Amazon S3, and AWS CLI. All right, before we run any command, we need to set default credential setup, which we have already done. All right, now let's go ahead and see some fun here. You can simply type here S3 and help. You will be getting here help of about S3. All right, this complete information. Thereafter, you can put here a Control C to exit it. Sorry, I think I made the exit from whole AWS cell. Alright, now we are inside AWS cell. Let's go ahead and get started with this. So what is AWS S3? You have to first understand this. And to understand it, you need to click on services, then go ahead at S3. S3 is a simple storage services. That means it is like a drive. You might be using Google Drive, OneDrive or Dropbox. It's something like that. So S3 is a storage and they have made there a bucket. And these buckets you can think like that. These are a container or you can say a folder. In your computer you have a folder and in that folder you have many files. And if you have many types of files, then you make multiple folders to keep a same type of files in a particular folder. So same thing happen and by keeping in mind a same analogy, this S3 is created. If you want to keep here some type of particular documents or whatever object, data objects, you can create a bucket. All right, S3 bucket. So same thing is happening with this console. You can definitely create, but our task is to create this S3 bucket with AWS CLI. Let's go ahead and run here AWS. Sorry, we already have AWS there. There S3 simple storage services MB, that's mean make bucket, and then I have to tell that at what location I want to make the bucket. I'm going to say here S3 : // thereafter bucket name. I'm simply going to make here a KGP Talkie. All right. So with this, a bucket is made here, and if you refresh this page, you should be able to see here this bucket KGP Talkie is created here. All right. And this bucket do not have anything as of now. And inside this bucket, you can create again a folder. You can upload some files manually if you want. And thereafter with these permissions, you can set the access permission for those files. Whether you want to make those files a public or you want to just make those files private, that's mean to you only. All right, so these are the process how you can create a bucket here. Now let's say if you don't have access to once again this console, then how you can get the information about these bucket. You can simply type there S3 and ls. That's mean list all the buckets. Then it has listed that this bucket is created at this particular time. All right. And if you want to know the content of a particular bucket, I mean inside that bucket, what you can do here, you can simply type there S3 ls and then you can tell that bucket name. So the bucket name is here a KGP Talkie. Then it will list here whatever information is inside that. Since there is nothing, that is why this empty is coming there. That means there is nothing inside that file. All right. And if you want to delete a bucket, you can simply type there S3 remove bucket. That's mean RB. And then you can write the name, which bucket you want to delete. That's mean this KGP. Sorry, we have to provide here the address. So it's like HTTPS address. It's not HTTPS, but it says that okay, inside root of S3 there is KGP Talkie. But if I have any folder inside this KGP Talkie, then I'll say that S3 root KGP Talkie is in the root of this S3, and then inside that bucket there is something else. So this bucket is removed. Now if you refresh, you won't be able to see this KGP Talkie. You might get the error because I don't have this bucket. Alright, data not found. I don't have any bucket now. I have already deleted it. Alright, so one more thing what happened here, if your bucket is not empty, then this one will not work. So for that purpose, you have to use here a force. Alright, currently I don't have bucket, it is already deleted. So we might get an error here because that bucket is already deleted. And apart from that, if you want to delete any particular object from the bucket, you can simply, add the link of that like KGP Talkie or some folder or etc. Alright, superb. So this is all about in this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching it. I'll see you in next lesson.